I bet.
Sang 3 songs I did, and I won a prize.
Best singer?
Nah, don't be so silly. Shortest skirt. Look, I thought it would. Right, that's enough chit-chat, ladies. We're opening soon, and there's already a crowd outside.
Well, then, better get to my floor. See you later, Avril.
Morning, Morden.
That's Morgan.
Nah, silly, that's Linda. You're Morden.
My name is Morgan.
See, I told you, Morden.
My name is Morgan, not Morden.
Oh, sorry. How silly of me. Where did you get the name Morden from?
It's an underground stop on the Northern Line.
Oh, yeah, that's it. How funny. Right, well, I'll see you later, Avril. Morgan, I'm off to Retro. What sandwiches you got today, kids?
What?
Sandwiches? What you got?
It's 9 o'clock in the morning.
I know what time it is. What sandwiches you got?
Saltfish.
Nice.
What you know about saltfish?
I like the Jamaican food.
Well, I make it like St. Lucian's.
St. Lucia. Nice.
I'm not sharing.
Nah, of course not. Don't expect you to. Anyway, I've got my own sandwiches.
Yes.
Spam. Not the same though, is it?
No.
Half spam, half saltfish?
No way.
We can talk about our lunch.
You can talk, I'll be eating.
2, please.
That'll be £15, please.
Sorry about breakfast.
It's okay.
I asked for same side half eggs, and what did they do? Flip 'em over. No sense eating something you're not happy with, right?
Right. I'm sorry, but we don't have any £5 notes.
And I wouldn't have said anything, but my toast was touching the beans. I specifically asked them to keep them separated. You heard me.
I heard you.
I said I didn't want any of my food touching, and he looked at me like I was a moron.
Welcome to the museum. How can I help?
We all have tickets.
How many? No. That'll be £5 each, please. Hello and welcome to the museum. How can I help?
We want some tickets, please.
How many?
7.
That'll be £5 each, please.
That's a bargain.
This is the painting we have come to see, the Empire Windrush, a ship which has an important part to play in British history. It carried out 492 passengers from the Caribbean, wishing to start a new life here rebuilding our city after the devastation of the Second World War. This image here is an important landmark in symbolising the beginning of modern multiculturalism.
Oh, come on, don't be nasty.
Yeah, let's help her out.
You killed her.
She's dying. She's dead. Come on.
The ship that will take me back to the motherland. I can't wait to get back to England. It's been nice to be home, but I'm ready to go back to the RAF. I'm moving forward to make something of my life.
You know, people are paying £28 and 10 shillings for a ticket. It will be the best money they spent this year.
Oh, Gladys, you are a sweet girl. Young and naive. There is enough for all. But how? Look, for lunch we have mashed potato intins from New Zealand. We take what is left and mix it with cabbage to serve for dinner. And what's left we will fry and serve as bubble and sweet for breakfast.
Hello, can you show us the beach?
Sure, where you from?
Poland. Well, you come on a ship from Mexico.
On your way home?
We go to England.
Ah, yes, that's right. Now British past that Polish settlement that you can get into Britain, England, no problem.
We have 60 women on board.
Whoa, this is going to be an interesting journey back to England.
We're going to England. We're going to get a better life. Quick, follow me. Looking forward to seeing my water and spending time with you. Toast, a nice bath, a job, and lots of money. Edna, is that you making all that noise? How you mean, Carly? I'm just so happy to be going to England.
Yes, well, I'm going there to work for my money. I heard they need some nurses over there since the war. I'm sure in no time I'll be a sister in charge of my own ward.
What war? Come on, I want to take you to my house.
Okay, Marcy.
God bless.
Madly, you still haven't packed. I know, I just want to feel the hot sun in my face one last time.
It's the same sun they have in England.
Yes, but it'll be covered by clouds and they think that they call smog. Smog? Yes, the teacher at school said there's so many factories in England that the smoke gets mixed up with the fog and they call that smog.
Never heard of smoke before.
Come on, let me take you to my house.
Well,
See, even the little picnic them are happy to go. They must be the only person that tastes like curd and milk.
It's just that we have to leave behind me family and friends.
It's only for a few years we'll be home again.
You think?
Of course.
It is so sad that Mr. Pace is so familiar for me still unknown.
It's an invitation to help build the mother country. So they got to welcome us with open arms. Trust me, this is an opportunity. Jobs for everyone, a better future for our children.
Children?
Well, who knows what goodness England will bring? We could even get married and everything. Of course.
Isaac.
Maxie, I told you before stop making up stories. I haven't got time for your foolishness today. What would your father think if he still knew you were making up stories?
But Mom.
No buts. It's time to go on, Maxie. Your father's been gone for 5 years now and we're off to England to make a better life for ourselves. It's time to move on and leave the past behind us. Trust me, even when you can't see, I will be your guiding light. Even in your darkest nights, everything will be alright, as long as you can trust me. Thank you for coming.
I'll come back.
You promise?
Yes.
Well, here, take my bracelet. From one friend to another.
Wow, I've never had a friendship bracelet before.
Bye.
I'll come back. Never had a good life, no opportunity, but I know I'm gonna make it, find a better life for me.
Ever since I was a child, I never could life for me. Now I'm traveling the world and finding out to see. Now I have a good life with opportunity, and I know I'm going to find a better life for me.
I wanna be somewhere else, I wanna try something new. No matter how far I go, I'll always be there for you. I wanna be somewhere else, I wanna try something new. No matter how far I go, I'll always be there for you.
I was born before television, frozen foods, and frisbees. Well, I was born before credit card games and your ballpoint pens.
I was born before dishwashers and clothes dryers. Our clothes were hanging in the fresh air to dry. A man hadn't walked on than me.
I called every man older than me, sir.
There were no nurseries. Serving your community was a privilege.
There was no McDonald's or instant coffee.
We thought fast food was only eaten during Lent.
But timeshare meant families spent time together in the evening.
You could spend in the court on enough stamps to mail 1 letter or 2 postcards. Chip meant a piece of wood.
And hardware was wanting a hardware shop.
And software wasn't even a word.
Having a meaningful relationship meant getting along with your cousins.
We never heard of Fafra radio.
Or tape deck CDs.
If you saw anything that was made in Japan, it was junk.
That was shaky or book.
You can't find that round here these days.
Oh, how times have changed.
Do they sell hot dogs in here? I feel like it's time for me to get a hot dog.
I saw some in the cafe over there, but it's so small, 1 bite and it's gone.
What? The food's so dainty, it's cute. Cute? I want a hot dog with onions. Mmm. Fries. Mmm. And wash that down with some Kool-Aid. Mmm. Ben and Jerry's cookie and cream for dessert. Mmm. And the nicest salad on the side. Salad? What are you talking about, Piper?
She hasn't got any money, but she had money to buy a bracelet.
What?
Look!
I didn't buy it.
Who gave it to you?
Danny, please read the inscription right at the bottom.
Farewell friends, farewell families who travel far away.
Yes, good. Now let's think about that. One more time.
Farewell friends, farewell families.
Dixie Draw.
Oh, when she was in that movie.
Which one?
Oh, what's it called?
Ivy.
Oh, you know it's true. You'd love to have been down shore singing to the troops.
Well, the war's long over now, so that dream's been put to bed.
Come here, baby. Mama, are you going to be okay? I love you. Always remember that. You promised me. Yes, Mama. And Marcy, I want you to stop running everywhere. When you run so fast to get somewhere, you miss half of the fun getting there. When hurry through your day is like an unopened gift thrown away. Life is not a race. Take it slower. Hear the music before the song is over. Yes, Mama. Mama. An angel. I see an angel. An angel, she's come to take me. I'm not got long. Come here, angel. What's your name?
Chelsea.
Come here.
Mother can see me now.
I need to speak to you. I know why you're here. You need to take me to a better place. Mama. Mama. No. Hey there. Mama has died. Her spirit is born. Why did she leave me all alone? Why did she have to go so soon? Leaving no family to look up to me. I love you, beautiful mama. You'll always be in my heart. It will never be the same without you. I miss you, mama. I miss you.
You know me? I lost my parents too, and I was taken care of, and now I have a new family.
Will I have a new family in England?
Yes, it's what your mum wanted.
London is the place for me. London, this lovely city. You can go to France or America, India, Asia or Australia, but you must come back.
Yes, the one in South London. It was designed as a refuge during the war.
One man told me it used to hold German and Italian prisoners of war, so I knew we had to get to there real fast.
It was less than a mile from the nearest labour exchange on Cold Harbour Lane, Brixton. The next day I went there, got a job as a bus conductor and found somewhere to live. But the landlady said I could only have baths on Tuesdays. And if I wanted more, I have to go to the public baths.
Oh, Lord Jesus! Her landlord said that too. In the public bath, you pay shilling downstairs and go away sitting on the wooden bench. When one man finishes, he comes and gives the top one lick with the scrubbing brush. And he goes with hot water. You have to see if it's okay, because you can't check the temperature yourself, and that's it.
As you bathed, you could see all the hair and scum floating in the water. It was disgusting. I never went back there again.
Me neither.
Well, it's all changed now, hasn't it? I've never seen London so vibrant. I think it's lovely, really, but it's a shame not everyone does. But what can you do? I'll tell you something, though. I'm glad to be off that ship. I mean, it's nice to travel the world and learn from new people, but I really miss my family. I've learned some right funny things. Clients taught me to say in something like, being a rotten basket of eggs is better than a frying pan. I still don't really get it. I'll be back up north by the end of the weekend in the country ride with a lovely chip butty. Oh, I miss chip butties.
They're saying there is nowhere like home rings true to me for Jamaica is and ours will be my home. In Jamaica we're very proud of ourselves, but in England I see people eating from a newspaper and things like that. Back home we'll never touch anything in a newspaper. Me see bread vans just drop loads of bread on the doorstep. In nasty man, hygiene here is very, very bad. Now when I go to the shop I take a piece of paper and wrap my bread in it, everyone look upon me. Isaac worked really, really hard to get us somewhere to live, but me felt bad because when we first had a place, me couldn't help but cry. There was no proper bath, the tides was outside, it was really cold and dull. Me feeling better about things now. Me said to myself, this isn't me home, so me better make the best out of it. That this is giving me confidence to deal with, like when a man said to me at work one day, Clarissa, you know why I'm white and you're black? I said, no, why? Him said to me, God painted me white, you white black. And when it came to painting, oh no, he man had to paint. Me say, is that so? Him say yes. Me simply said to him, have you ever seen a black undercoat? That's
The trip to the Caribbean and back was more eventful than I imagined. I've had a great time on the ship learning new things and finding new friends. But back home in London, things seem very strange. Clarence and I have been looking for a place to stay, but it's been very difficult. Seems like nobody wants to let us stay in a place together, which is strange because in the Caribbean, everybody was celebrating us. I went to Ladbroke Grove just the other day, and the landlord seemed very nice and bubbly until Clarence came and viewed the house. Then she started changing all the prices, saying it might not be available. Oh, I don't know. Ivy's going back up north, and a part of me thought about joining her there, but then I thought there are so many opportunities here in London that I thought it would be best for both of us if I stay. Oh, who knows what England will bring. Things are changing every single day.
Your deepest dreams? It's in your heart. That's how you know how deeply you are loved. Thank you.